guys, I'm Bree from Wishpond, and I'm going to give you a comprehensive overview of how to create marketing campaigns that actually get you leads and customers online. Wishpond allows you to easily scale your business. We track the results of every campaign you launch, the actions your leads take before and after they convert, and give you that information to use to refine your marketing strategies. You have awesome lead generation tools available to you to attract leads and collect their email and contact details through landing pages, 11 different social contests, pop-ups, forms, and CTAs. Some of you may have come to our platform to use one or two of these methods, maybe to run a social promotion or run a sweepstakes. The exciting news is that you can actually run all of these other methods of lead generation at the same time without crowding your campaign. Once you capture your leads, we track and you can segment them into lists based on emails they've opened, pages they've visited, and more. So let's check that out at the top under leads. The lead activity reports are tracked and updated in real time to give you really great insight into who your customers are and how they're interacting with your company. Their profiles are also updated each time they fill out a form, or when we automatically capture information from them, like on Facebook, or if you set up workflows to update their profile information based on their actions. This allows you to start identifying who your customers are and when they're ready to buy, for example. And lastly, you can convert these customers with drip campaigns up here at the top under automation. Here in automation, turn your leads into customers by sending each one the perfect series of emails based on the list they're on and the actions they take. Create highly targeted marketing messages and content to put in your emails using our email tool, and set up a series of emails to send out using our workflows to nurture them over time. Our tool can automate this process for you to save you time for other things, like grabbing a coffee with friends instead of being stuck behind your computer an extra 10 hours a week. We show you how well your automation campaigns are doing by giving you the sent, open, and click statistics, and you may need to improve some or kill some. Now let's get started by going back to campaigns here at the top, and I'll show you how to create a landing page for your business. Before I show you how to create a landing page with the landing page editor, keep in mind it is the same editor for these tools as well, so I won't show you how to edit the others, but I will give you an overview of the social promotions editor below so that you can familiarize yourself with the tool, as it's a little different. So for these tools, their editors give you the option to choose from a number of different pre-made and optimized templates that you can fully customize and make your own. But you can also create your own from a blank template. Here you can preview the templates before choosing the one you want to work with. So what is a landing page and what's it for exactly? So a landing page is a web page with a single focused call to action that someone clicks through to from an online ad or link provided anywhere from social posts to print ads. So the main difference between a landing page and a web page on your website is that it has no top bar navigation links to distract the visitor from taking the one action that you want them to. So that makes this very powerful when you want to pair your advertising message with the same action you want them to take on your page. We have a number of different tried and tested templates, so just take a look through to see which you like the most, and you can completely reformat it to make it your own. Okay, so let's get started. We will choose this template, and next you'll name your campaign. This is to organize it from the other campaigns you create in your main dashboard. In the middle, we have the template you selected that you can easily edit by clicking any of the areas within the template. Each has its own toolbar to style, arrange, remove it, and more. And moving pieces on the page is so simple by just dragging and dropping them. Note that some elements, like the form, will have a link symbol for you to choose where you want to send them after they click through, and you'll see the option to add all kinds of fields to your form. Also note, to change the background color, simply click the area and hit the paint pot to choose an image or color. At the top, you can undo any mistakes you make or hit redo. You can save it as a draft, preview it live on different devices and platforms,
create variations of your page to see which convert better through our awesome A/B testing tool, and get more advanced with your page under Settings. Note, this is where you can add your Google Analytics tracking code or other tracking codes.
And lastly, to the left
is where you can drag and drop more elements to your page like images, text, and video. And below that are more page design options flexible to suit all your needs. And when you're done and happy with your page, hit Publish in the top right corner.
For the landing page, you have 4 publishing options. A wishpond.com URL. So if we select this, you can change the subdomain to whatever you'd like, and the path can be whatever you want to customize it to, but it will be on a Wishpond server. So if you put it to yoga.wishpond.com/unleash your potential, that's great. You can get it up and running in minutes. However, Wishpond will get the SEO from that page. So if you want to get the SEO, we highly suggest you put it on your own custom domain. So you can put your own website name. So let's say it's yogamovement.com/unleash your potential. And you'll just need to follow these instructions here to link it up to your DNS settings and change your CNAME record. So you'll have to do that on your own website to get that set up. And once you have it set up, you can publish all these pages to your own domain easily. Your Facebook page. If you choose to hook it up to your Facebook page, all you have to do is log into your personal Facebook account, and we will pull up all the pages that you're an admin on, and then you can just choose the page that you want it on, and we will automatically post this landing page into a tab on your Facebook page. So if you just want to copy and paste your landing page into a page on your website, select this option and we give you the embed code here, and you can just copy it to your clipboard and paste it into the HTML of your website. Keep in mind, if you wanted to have it on both your Facebook and have it on your website, you can do that as well. So if you publish it to your Facebook page, we do give you the embed code still, so you can have 2 different sources bringing in traffic. And for this example, we'll put on a wishpond.com URL and hit publish. Once you hit publish, your landing page is live right away. So we have some suggestions here on putting an exit pop-up on your page if you wanted to, and setting up a welcome email to follow up with anyone that enters your landing page. So you could create those right away, or we could head back to the dashboard. So let me show you what your analytics look like. So here are your landing page analytics. You will be able to track the views, conversions, and the conversion rates here, and you'll be able to see all of the stats here. If you have an A/B split test on your landing page, you'll see all the different variations listed below here. And once you find that one is converting better than the others, you can select it as the winner on the settings wheel over here, and you'll see that option available. On the left-hand side here, you can see your leads. So once people start entering your landing page, you can see all of the data that you're collecting, and you can export that information into a CSV file to download and keep, or into one of our many integrations. And you can take a look through the list here. You can edit it at any time, you can stop it, duplicate it, preview what it looks like on different devices. Like I said, add it to your website, so no matter where you publish it, we always give you the embed code. You can reset your campaign stats, and if you really like your template, you can download it and send it to other people on your team using Wishpond. And in your main dashboard, you'll see it pop up right at the top with the link to your page. So you'll use that link to promote it, and you can just check in your main dashboard to manage it. And if you ever want to see that analytics page, just click the title of your campaign.
The pop-up is a great tool to embed on the pages of your website so that when visitors arrive, you can let them know about an action you want them to take before they continue browsing. Pop-ups can be annoying, we know, but they are extremely effective if you use them right. So luckily, Wishpond gives you the option to moderate the frequency in which they show to unique visitors, and there are 6 different types, like the exit pop-up that you can show right after a visitor is about to leave. Our system will detect their mouse leaving the page, and why not go in for that last ask, which has shown and proven to have extremely high conversion rates, which can help you recapture those potential leads that were about to leave your page anyways, so you've got nothing to lose. So that's something to definitely think about trying out. And with the pop-up, you have 6 different options, and each has their own strength. So you can show a pop-up on entry. So right when someone arrives on your page, click pop-up. This works great in unison with our CTAs and landing pages. So instead of having a form right there on your page asking for their information, you can have a double option where they can choose if they want to take that action and then give you their information. And studies show that some people see it as less salesy and less invasive compared to when they're asked for their information in a form right on the page. So it's something you can A/B test. Scroll pop-up is great to show when someone scrolls down a certain percentage of your page. Like if someone's scrolling down, let's say 75% of your blog article, you can assume they're interested in the content, so you should show them a relevant ask to get them to convert. The timed pop-up, show it after a certain amount of time that someone arrives on your page. The entrance, the exit, and JavaScript triggered pop-ups. So take a look around at which one you want to try out for your business. Maybe you want to try them all, and for different pages and with different purposes in each pop-up. And depending on which you choose, we give you the instructions for embedding it on your site and the code you need, as well as the option to set the frequency. And once you embed the code on your site, you can set the match rules of where you put the code. On a certain web page, URLs containing certain keywords like blog, all pages using regular expression, or a Wishpond page. The forms we suggest to embed on your website and replace any existing forms you have, so you can start funneling all of your new leads into your Wishpond database and start building their customer profiles to then target and use for marketing automation. The CTAs are like banner ads that you can embed on your website or within blog posts to highlight an action that you want them to take, like downloading a file, requesting a quote, to shop now, register for a webinar, and more. And like I said, all editors are the same and give you the same functionality in each product. Each will just have different publishing options. The form has the same options as the landing page, and the CTA is only the embed code. We have 11 different types of contests: a sweepstakes, a simple enter to win something; a referral promotion, where entries receive their own unique referral link after entering your contest and can share it for rewards or to increase their chance of winning by getting people to enter your contest too through their link, and they will receive points which you can track in the back end and choose to reward them any way you want. A coupon, which is a simple entry form for people to enter to receive the coupon code right away. And the next all collect user-generated submissions and have voting. So they're really engaging contests. The photo contest that collects any photo file submissions. An Instagram photo contest, which is the exact same as the photo contest, but you can exclusively collect photo submissions just from Instagram. A vote contest, where you upload the vote options yourself and people can vote on their favorite one. An Instagram hashtag contest pulls photos from Instagram that match your submission requirements, such as a certain hashtag, at mention, or follow, and this helps you get new followers on Instagram. But you can't actually host the contest on Instagram, as they don't allow any third-party apps on their platform, but you can run it on Facebook, your website, your own domain, or a Wishpond page. An essay contest that collects written submissions. A photo caption contest that collects written captions to a photo that you post. A video contest that collects YouTube video link submissions. And a Pinterest contest that collects Pinboard link submissions. With the sweepstakes and referral, you can select from a number of different templates, but the rest are just one standard template. It is a WYSIWYG editor, so what you see is what you get. You can click on any area to edit it and use the toolbar to add images and format it. You can edit CSS to change the look and JavaScript here. You can create an A/B test to create different variations of your contest to see which performs better. To edit the form, you can just click on it and you'll see the option to customize it to add or remove any form fields. You can preview what it looks like on different devices and platforms, and watch tutorials on how to use the editor. When you're happy with the way your contest looks, click Next at the bottom, and on the second page of any social promotion that you create is where you'll put in the settings. You'll want to choose where you'll host it, how long, and the unique settings required to launch each contest. Once your campaign is live, you can moderate entries by clicking on your campaign and clicking Leads to the top left, and you can choose as many winners as you like, as you have the control to contact them via email. Note that the sweepstakes and the referral promotion have an option to use our random selector button, and we can choose the winner for you randomly, but you still need to contact them to let them know that they won.
So here in the leads database, all of the leads that you collect from all of your campaigns will all be aggregated into this one database where you can look at all of your leads. If you click on them, you'll see their activity, their profile information, and what lists they're a part of. So what lists they've been added to, what lists you may have segmented them into. And this is also where you can import your own leads. So on the left here, if you want to import your leads, you can either do that through a CSV file or through one of our integrated apps. So you may have one of these integrations, which is great, and you can just easily import them into our database. I would highly suggest that you import the contacts that you have already into Wishpond so that we can start tracking all of their activity and start building up their profile information so you can get that insight into who they are and start targeting them with that information using automation. You can also export any of your leads using the same methods, either a CSV file or through one of our integrations. You can create lead properties. If and when you create a custom field in any of the forms on your lead generation pages, make sure to tick off Make it a global lead property, because this will create a lead property in your leads database, and then you can see it in the leads database and use that for marketing automation and lists. You can create lists. So you can create a static list or a smart list. So a static list allows you to add leads manually to the list. So we'll call this list the cold list. So the people that aren't really interacting with us, that we want to get them on board. So if we click Add Leads Now, you can start setting the conditions that you want people to meet that would be a cold customer. So that could be something like email. If you send them an email and they have not opened the said email, whatever email it is. It could be any email. If they have not opened any of your emails, let's put them on the cold list. If they have not viewed the page on our website, and you can choose a page URL or any URL containing certain parameters, all pages or regular expression. So we'll do all pages. If they haven't viewed any of the pages on my website, they haven't opened our email, this is a very cold lead, but they've probably converted on one of our forms. You can choose if they have not converted on a certain form, if they have not viewed, clicked a button on, clicked an image on, clicked an icon on. You can get so specific on what actions they are taking or not taking with your business and target them based on that, which is so awesome for segmenting lists and then targeting them with relevant information. And other conditions you may want to set are lists, are members of a certain list or are not members of a list, have been members of a list or have not been members of a list. You can choose one of those. Emails, not only have they not opened your email, it could be they have or have not been sent, opened, clicked, bounced, or deferred the email or any emails. If their lead property matches any of the information that you've collected from them. So if this person, the city filter is or contains, does not contain, exists, does not exist, use any of the expressions to identify who this person is. If the city is New York, if they are from New York City, we want to add them to this list. Workflow events. So if they have started any of your automation workflows, or custom events. So that's a static list, and that will pull everyone that matches these conditions into that list automatically. A smart list will do the exact same thing, but it will do it on an ongoing basis. So anytime anyone matches those conditions, they will be added in real time, whereas the static list will just pull them right away from your existing contacts. And you can just save your list. And if you want to add a new lead, you can just click Add New Lead, fill out all of the information you have on them here. If you need to add lead properties that aren't included on here, you can create new lead properties, and it'll add as an option to add to their customer profile here, and just click Save New Lead and they'll add to your database. You can view your import-export history. So if we click Import History, you can see their status, and Export History, you can see everything that you've exported. Above that is lead properties, and by clicking the settings wheel, you can edit each lead property or hide them. Next, you'll have your lists where you can see all of your different segments that you've created below. Any campaign that you've created will automatically create a list in your list database. Okay, so as I've shown you, we will track all the leads that you collect, their activity, their behavior, and their profile information. But we also track your visitors. So any visitor that comes to any of your campaigns, your Wishpond campaigns, or on your website, if you have installed our Wishpond tracking code, we can track visitors based on their IP address, so their visitor ID, which you'll see here. And we will store all of their activity. And the moment that they convert on one of your forms, all of this information will add to their lead profile, and you'll see who that is, and you'll be able to refine your marketing strategies and sales funnels to see what's working and what's not, what flows are leading people to convert on your page, and optimize them from there. So it's really awesome information, and that's why I would highly recommend that you install our Wishpond tracking code, which you can find in the top right corner of your screen by clicking Wishpond tracking code. And you'll have your unique script code here that you just copy and paste into each page on your website that you want to track, or if you're using WordPress, you can place it once within the header of your theme code. And at the top, you'll have your lead stats. You can see your overall lead activity and their timeline. So the leads database gives you all this awesome information that you can then use to market to them in your automation campaigns or refine your current marketing strategies. And now we'll go to automation. On the left, you can compose and personalize emails to send out and use our automation workflow tool to send them. If we click the email button, you can start composing your email. Add the subject line, from name, and email address. You can use merge tags to the right to personalize it, which will grab the profile information of the lead and replace the tag with their personal info, like name. Next, you're going to choose a template, compose your email, and then just hit finish. Now that you've created an email, it will show as live, and here you can track sent emails, opens, and clicks. To send your emails, click the orange button, Automation Workflow. Here you can create different workflows like cart abandonment or calendar-based workflows, but for this demonstration, I will show you how to create a standard workflow. Here you'll set the conditions and actions, and anyone that meets your conditions will trigger your actions. Like for example, if someone enters your campaign, click Campaign and choose your campaign. Then I want to send an email to them, so I can choose to send an email, hit Done, and launch workflow. And an email will send automatically to anyone that enters my campaign in real time. You can really narrow down and send specific messages to your customers. Like for anyone that doesn't open my email for a webinar coming up, I can send a reminder email to let them know to register. They live in New York, so lead property, city is New York. Then I want to send them a drip campaign
So send an email, add a delay time 3 days later, send another email, and add another delay, and so on. Once you launch your workflow, you can see the activity report, how many people started the workflow, are active in the flow, completed it, and you can edit it, duplicate it, or delete it at any time. And back in the main automation dashboard, you can see all your active, inactive, completed, and draft workflows. And the email newsletter over to the left allows you to do all that in one quick blast. Here, you just set your conditions, compose your email, and send it right away. So as you can see, the most common use of marketing automation is to send a series of emails to nurture your leads into sales for you automatically. So I hope that was a helpful overview of how to use marketing campaigns that actually get you leads and customers, from capturing leads using our lead generation pages, to tracking and segmenting your leads with your leads database, to converting customers with drip campaigns using our marketing automation tool. If you have any questions or want to hop on a call to get one-on-one strategies for your business for free, chat below and we're happy to help. And welcome to Wishpond. We're excited for you to get started.